Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a general Aries to Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and timestamp in the description box for you. This will be for your sun, your moon, and your rising. So go ahead and might as well check all the placements, okay, regarding that. That's the intention for this reading. This is going to be just a soul energy assessment for your masculine and your feminine energies. And we're also going to pull some like chakra cards just to see what chakras might need a little extra love, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and pause the video and get these cards all nicely shuffled for this reading, okay? All right, Aries. Excuse me. Let's see what your masculine energy needs are at this time, or whatever issue it is. The Gods and Titans deck, please, Spirit. One for Aries. Thank you. All right. You have Loki, play. I love it. Love it. That's the card of your inner child, right? And also just having a good time, right? So it might be whichever Aries this is for, means that you're doing well in that regard. You're catering to your inner child's need. You're having a good time. Let's see what else he has to say. It may also be an indication that you might need to rediscover a little bit more humor or play, just to be silly, witty, and look on the bright side of life, right? More optimism. You may already have that going on, and this is just confirmation of that. All right, let's get one for the feminine. There we go. Please and thank you, Spirit. Ladies, how say you? Beautiful. We have the Muses, inspiration. Okay, so this is a card of just maybe rediscovering all that humor and play around you, and maybe there's going to be some inspiration for some creative project in the process, okay, that may benefit your energy at this time, okay? We are going to pull a couple chakra cards for you at this time. I will read from the book as well. For Aries, Spirit. All right. Speaking of which, this is, oh, I see why. Nice. Okay. You have card number 10, your sacral chakra, creativity. There you go. And it's going to be something that's tying in with number 27, psychic development. That's your crown, third eye chakra. There you go. All right, here we go. We'll start with creativity. And I'll go ahead and read you the affirmations at the end too. You have called upon this energy today because this is a powerful and important time of creativity in your life. You are forever connected to the life force of the cosmos. The universe is pure creative energy, and it is here for you at this time. When we can embrace this creative power and channel it into our lives, amazing things happen, and the manifestation of our dreams becomes a reality. Have you been feeling a little flat of late with no energy to create what you love? Are you feeling like you're lacking the joy the universe has to offer? Now is the time for you to allow creative energy to light your fire. And as Loki and the Muses suggest, perhaps it's going to be come through some form of play, right? Some form of humor or fun, okay, in your environment around you to get inspired from, okay? If you have been pondering over whether to start a creative project, such as writing, dancing, learning to play a musical instrument, or taking that painting class, now is the perfect time to invite this creative flow into your existence. A bounty of creative energy is at your fingertips. What do you love to create? What makes your heart sing? What have you dreamed of always doing? Now is the time to dance in the creative flow of your soul and the universe. Whatever your heart is calling you to do, make sure to get those creative juices flowing, as it will bring joy and healing to your world. And also, as this card suggests, perhaps tapping into something you used to love doing as a child, or that you had wanted to do, like you hoped, like whatever you wanted to become as a child. Maybe explore that as an option, okay? The affirmation on this card: the creative energy of the universe flows through every cell of my being. All right, psychic development, third eye chakra. You have called upon this card today as it is a powerful time to develop your psychic abilities. Connecting to our psychic awareness is like having an extra sense. People often refer to it as a sixth sense. Everyone is psychic, including you. And now it is time for you to deepen your psychic abilities. You could possibly have a lineage of psychic ancestors, as this gift can be handed down through your bloodline. There are 4 main ways we can connect to our psychic abilities. And these are just the top 4. There are others. Just not as widely recognized or known, I guess. And usually you know them through these 4, right? Okay. Through vision, through hearing, through knowing and feeling. So that's clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairaudience, and clairsentience. These senses are like muscles. The more you work with them, the stronger they become. There is usually one sense that comes more naturally to you than others, and you're encouraged to focus on it. And as every card before it indicates, it could be something visual, okay? So this may be an opportunity to develop that clairvoyance as well. But in the course of play and inspiration, it could also be claircognizant. I'm also seeing that as well, okay? This card is a reflection that it is time to start flexing your psychic muscle to discover new wisdom for yourself and others. It would be a great time to attend a workshop to assist you, read books, listen to podcasts, whatever medium suits. It's time to dive in. As you grow in your abilities, you will receive an abundance of wisdom, love, and guidance to enjoy and to share with others. This card also means that you could be working on your psychic abilities at present, and you're encouraged to keep going, as the answers for you at this time will come through your connection to your higher self. This is such a powerful time of development and learning. Make sure you take the time to honor and nurture your gifts and this process. Affirmation on this card: I am deeply connected to my intuition and reclaim my psychic gifts now. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple mantra cards for you. All right. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Aries this time? A couple awesome mantras to take home, use later, however they wish. Please and thank you. All right. And this may actually clue into what direction, right? First one out: I choose to take 100% responsibility for my own happiness and well-being. Emotions come from within me, and I can create high vibration that excites my soul. I am the architect of my thoughts. I am bathing in the river of creativity and brilliant ideas. I am kneeling down before my true self in gratitude and acceptance for who I am. There you go, Aries. Hope that helps. Have a good one. All right, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. Your masculine energy, you had Aries, War, that came up in the shadow side, okay? And this is all just an indication that maybe there had been some energy either with you or around you that had been, it's like a card of resentment and bloodlust and jealousy, and there's other things too. Let me see here. Rage, irritability, aggression, that kind of thing. Some serious low vibrational masculine energy, right? However, you have Chalchilikwe, who came out asking you to drop everything and start from scratch and have a fresh start for a new beginning, right? Perhaps whatever situation you just came out of was energetically jostling and jarring, and it's time to start anew on a new path. Can you see that better? Kind of, sort of. You can't see the top of her head. I'll fix that. Okay, that's better. All right. However, the 2 chakra cards that came out for you, first one that came out was number 15, Self-Mastery, and number 30, I Am Presence, okay? So whatever this fresh start is going to have to be self-work. You're going to have to do some work, okay? And I'm sure once we get into it here, self-mastery, I think is connected to your solar plexus, okay? So that's where your strength and your inner power and your confidence come from, right? So that may be where you need to master yourself, okay? You have called upon this card today because it's time to step fully into your power. We are living a truly exciting time here on Earth, and we are all encouraged and invited to live more from a place of empowerment. Over time, we have learned to hand over our power to other people and situations, which has created imbalance and inequality. And perhaps that's what Aries is talking about as well. Maybe there were circumstances outside of you causing that imbalance, right? Sometimes we feel like other people know what's best for us and the situation at hand. And due to a lack of self-love and honor, we give our power over to them. It is now time to connect to your own wisdom, love, and personal power. Everything you require is within you, as the I Am Presence card reminds you of. Okay. Now it is time to, okay, there we go. To look within and listen to that loving wisdom and your own divine guidance. It's time to connect with your soul. At times, power can be misunderstood as a negative or controlling expression that comes from ego. However, the power we are talking about here is love and comes from a place deep within our heart and soul. Have you been handing your power over to others? Now is time for you to reel it back in. It's time to make your own decisions and choices and allow the power of your soul to shine through to create and manifest your heart's desire. Connecting with your personal power will bring an abundance of opportunity and magic to your life. The power of the universe is surging through you at all times. Harness this power and enhance your life and well-being. Know you are supported fully by your higher self and the universe in this powerful and exciting transition. The affirmation on this card is, I am empowered. Say it with conviction. Feel it. Say it over and over again. I am empowered. The I Am Presence. You have pulled this card today as an indication that you are connecting to your I Am Present at a deeper level. Just like each of us has angels and spirit guides that walk with us in the higher realms, we also have an aspect of ourselves that resonates in this higher state of consciousness. The I Am Presence is an all-loving, all-knowing, all-wise aspect of yourself that holds profound guidance and wisdom at all times. It resonates pure love and healing energy and is the angelic and divine aspect of our soul. Your I Am Presence pours its love and wisdom upon you, and you are being asked to open and receive its divine light. Your I Am Presence is calling for you to connect deeply with this divine aspect of yourself. If you've been feeling lost and lack of direction, your I Am Presence holds the answers to your questions and is offering you divine guidance loud and clear. This aspect of yourself is the best guide for you right now. It's time to allow and trust yourself at this deeper level. You are being guided to take some time to strengthen and deepen this connection by meditating, writing, and doing those things that allow you to feel the higher vibration of your soul. There is an abundance of positive energy flowing to you as you walk closer with your I Am Presence, as it creates a deeper feeling of fulfillment and well-being in your life. It's time to listen and take note of the wisdom that is pouring into your soul at this time. This card may also indicate that you have been working on deepening this divine connection and that your life is starting to resonate more positivity. And perhaps with Aries there might be people not liking it because they're not ready to see you glow up yet, to say this least. Sometimes that does happen, okay? People get used to people being a certain way for so long, and when some individuals awaken to who they are and what they can do, it may be intimidating or confusing or something like that, you know, and you do have that resentment and jealousy as a result of that, right? Pay no mind. That's not their business. That's your business, right? Okay. Perhaps this is a good time to exercise some of those awesome boundaries, right? That we need for ourselves, right? Stay in your lane. I got my lane. You want to avoid an accident in your lane. Because that's what happens when you take your eyes off the road. Okay. This card, okay, let's see. Your I Am Presence is celebrating your hard work and commitment to your higher state of being. Keep up the great work. The affirmation on this card: my I am presence shines brightly through me for all to see. My I am presence shines brightly through me for all to see. And your 2 mantras: in this moment and throughout my entire day, I am energized with strength and purpose. I am an expression of love. I am a unique soul as part of the oneness. How perfect is it that they just provide the right chakra cards for that? All right, there you go, Taurus. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Gemini, the cards that came out for you is Aries, War in the reverse on the shadow side. Taurus did just get this as well, so that may be significant to you at this time. In the shadow side, Aries is all about aggression and bloodlust and resentment and rage and irritability. So it could be a circumstance you're dealing with that has all of that, okay? Your feminine deity who came out is Aphrodite, passion. She's all about finding the answers you seek through things that you're passionate about, right? As far as your choices. And perhaps whatever you had choices of, you weren't too pleased with them, you know, and so you've decided to move on from that towards happier things. And perhaps what was left is not exactly stoked about it, right? So it could be stirring up some conflict, you know, maybe it's something completely different within yourself that you want to do, but it definitely conflicts with what you've been doing or what you're used to being around, right? And you're not quite certain how to go about doing it. However, Aphrodite is here to specifically say to own your own and be in touch with the material pleasures of the world. Think about what you've been passionate about as a clue for answers, okay? Your 2 chakra cards that came out. Number 1, Mother Earth, Earth Star Chakra. All about connecting with Gaia to get grounded and be in nature. So there may be something having to do with nature, okay? Number 16, Determination, Solar Plexus Chakra. Okay. So you just stay the course. You have perseverance, okay? Mother Earth. You have attracted this card into your life today to remind you to spend more time in nature. Life these days can be quite fast-paced and busy, which can cause large amounts of stress and challenges. And that could be some of that frustration, irritability energy that Aries is talking about as well. So this may actually alleviate some of that at this time. Mother Earth is calling you back to the womb, back to your core and your center. It's now time to reconnect to the flow of nature, where everything is in a constant state of harmony and balance. If you've been feeling unsettled or disconnected lately, then it's definitely time to feel the earth under your feet and take some time to stop, breathe, and experience the natural energy from the earth. The earth is a living, breathing being. She is constantly offering an abundance of healing energies for you to connect to at any time. While we exist here on planet Earth, she is our mother, the one that nurtures, feeds, supports, grounds, and protects us at all times. By connecting deeply with her, you will be open to receive her powerful qualities. The earth supports every single step you take in life and is always there to catch you when you fall. You are being encouraged to take a moment in nature and tune into her heartbeat as you feel the love that she has to offer. It is now time to open and receive a blessing from the Divine Mother Earth. Allow her energy to fill you up, refresh you, and wash away any fears or stress you have been holding at this time. You may have also called this card today because you are currently working on healing issues you have with your own mother or yourself as a mother. So that could be possible for someone. Know that healing is here, and it's now time to open your heart and receive the love of the earth. The affirmation on this card is, my heart beats as one with the healing vibration of Mother Earth. My heart beats as one with the healing vibration of Mother Earth. Determination. You pulled this card into your awareness today as a reminder of the power and importance of determination. This powerful energy is calling you to align with it as you bring out the determination that lies within you. Everything at some point requires that extra energy to push it to the next stage of creation. Determination and will are the keys to amplifying your desired outcome at this time. You may have been working hard on a certain project and have come to a standstill. You may have doubts, and the negative thoughts may be overshadowing your dreams. It is natural to have doubts. However, pulling this card is a sign that it's time to get focused and determined. Nothing in the world can take this dream from you. Allow the fire in your belly to rise as you bring forth the energy required to move to the next stage in your manifestation. It's time to be focused and clear on your outcome. What is it that you would like to create? What are your desires? You are the only one to make this happen, and it's important to keep your eye on the goal. Don't let it go. Do what needs to be done to make it happen. When you feel like all the odds are against you and you want to give up, know that you have the determination to succeed. This powerful energy lives inside you and is ready and waiting for you to surrender to its calling. Call forth the power of determination to once again bring you into alignment with your dreams and desires. It's truly amazing what you can achieve when you put your mind to something and apply determination. This is a great trait of a champion athlete. It's time for you to be a champion and go for what you desire. The affirmation on this card: I am an unstoppable being of love and determination. I am an unstoppable being of love and determination. And your two mantras are: I have full authority over my own energy, and I only allow good to come toward me. I allow for healing of any kind to enter my heart and create peace of mind. As I heal, I know I'll be fine. My body and mind a temple, and soul divine. There you go, Gemini. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your masculine energy that came out is Green Man, abundance. And he's basically just confirming your hard work. Keep planting. It will flourish, okay? So this is definitely a card of abundance for sure, right? The work you put into something, just keep on doing it. So that's a go-ahead. That is a good thing, all right? Your feminine energy is Kalima. And she talks about needing to face fears by doing shadow work, okay? So there may be some work being done on your shadows. Take your time with it. Shadow work is difficult. Sometimes you got to do it a few different types of methods to get through. And some shadows are harder than others to shine light on because they be stubborn, okay? Not to anthropomorphize them, but sometimes we come from some seriously wounded and traumatic circumstances, and it takes a while to peel back those layers. But in doing so, we're facing our fears with it, okay, and getting stronger. And by doing so, that's how you bring in your abundance too, because abundance isn't just stuff and things, right? It can also be joy and happiness and peace, right? You can't do that if you've got a lot of shadows and traumas and worries and fears that are kind of gumming up the place, right? Your first chakra card that came out is 8, abundance, and this is your root chakra, all about getting grounded. This is a reminder to stay grounded as well, okay? This is a reminder that abundance is available for you at all times. It is your natural state of being to resonate at this expansive vibration. The world and the universe is a playground of abundant energy, which is available to you in each moment of the day. If you've been stuck in a conscious state of not being able to attract and manifest your heart's desires, know that the door of abundance is wide open and inviting you to step inside. You are a co-creator with the universe and can manifest in abundance anything you require at any time. If the bills have been piling up and there seems to be a lack of finances to go around, know that abundance is at hand. And perhaps one of your shadows has something to do with poverty mindset of some kind, okay? Abundance comes in many forms, not just money. Love, joy, gratitude, and healing are here for you now. Take a moment today to tune in, to feel and acknowledge the abundance in your life. Become aware of how you may be sabotaging or shutting yourself off to this powerful energy, and do what is required to allow this flow to occur once again. You may wish to ask your angels for help to clear any blockages, do a guided meditation, or even work with some powerful crystals like citrine or jade. You are deserving of this abundance in your life now and always. It's your natural birthright. Abundance is showering its blessings upon you now and always. Be open and receive its light. The affirmation on this card: I am the abundant flow of the divine. The wealth of the universe flows to me and through me now and always. Your second chakra card that had come out is card number 34, Universal Light, the Soul Star chakra, I believe. All right. Yes, Soul Star chakra. So you'll need to tap into yourself for this shadow work, okay? And shine this universal light on it. Because some of these shadows may be more difficult to get through, okay? And penetrate. So you might need to do some sort of connection with your Soul Star chakra at this time to assist with that healing, okay? You are always connected to and an extension of the powerful universal light of the cosmos. This light is what fuels your soul and gives birth to the stars. It is the all-wise, all-knowing, all-loving energy of the universe. This light is divine, unconditional love at its purest. Sometimes you can feel disconnected and shut off from this light. However, in truth, you are an extension of and made up of this energy and can never separate. This light loves, guides, and supports you at all times. You're being encouraged to focus on this divine connection to the cosmos and do what is required to deepen and awaken fully to this universal light. You may like to introduce meditation to your daily routine, attend a spiritual awakening event or workshop, or watch videos, because that does help. Kind of learn about what you can do from an awakened standpoint with shadow work, okay? Work with some powerful breathing exercises, or even take up yoga to deepen your connection. Whatever you choose, make sure to action this connection to the universal light of the cosmos. As you awaken to this unconditional love, you will feel an abundance of wisdom, support, strength, and light within you and your world. It will assist you to make clear decisions as you step towards your personal power. Your heart will expand with love as your soul heals, bringing you peace of mind and well-being in your world. This universal light of the universe loves you no matter what you have or haven't done in your life. It does not judge, and it is unconditional. It understands you at the deepest level. This light is you, your pure essence. Open your heart to receive the love of the universal light available to you at all times. You are an amazing, powerful being, and now it is time to believe in your light. The affirmation on this card: I am a divine channel of universal light. And your two mantras, or bonus: I am ready to receive good news. I am grateful for the work that has brought about this synchronicity, and I will not second guess something positive when it comes across my path. I am pure life force in human form. I am the universe, and the universe is me. There you go, Cancer. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your first card out for your masculine energy from our dudes, our dude deities, is Zeus, leadership, in the shadow side. In the shadow side, it's about sort of a heads up or a reminder, or just kind of, not necessarily a warning, but just something to be aware of, okay, about recognizing infallibility and abuse of power, and also being aware of and accepting imperfections and being honest about them. So I'm getting a sense of real transition and change of self with this. I'm getting a feeling it could be quite a few things. It could be an energy around you that's changing. Maybe whoever was in charge is now losing position and someone else is gaining it of some degree or another. It could be within a family circumstance, a workplace circumstance, even a friend group, maybe even relationship roles. And maybe it's causing some sort of imbalance with regards to that. Or maybe it's just not feeling like it's balanced, right? Because all of a sudden you're feeling out of alignment with it to some degree or another. Or maybe there's just some sort of shift with it, right? You also have, for your feminine energy, Hina. She's the moon, the Polynesian, I think Polynesian moon goddess, courage. And she's just basically giving you the strength to go out and be strong through whatever transition this is. Okay? She does mention something else. She says it's time for a change. You have support in the transition and prepare for things to shift, okay? I know it's a little vague without going into too much detail, and maybe one of your other placements might give you a little bit more heads up and clue as to what specifically, so you know where to take this, okay? Your first chakra card that had come out is number 11 with your sacral chakra. So this could very well be about relationships and connections with others, as well as creativity or just projects you want to work on, okay? So this could cover quite a few things. This could definitely be for more than one of you. You have inspiration, okay? And I will read you the affirmation at the end as well. It is time to get inspired. Find your passion and share it with the world. Inspiration is constantly flowing through and around you at all times and is inviting you to align with it and connect to its powerful and creative energy. What inspires you and makes your soul shine. It's time to surround yourself with inspiring people, books, experiences, and anything that infuses you with inspiration. And perhaps that's what's not feeling out of alignment. You know, what feels out of alignment with Zeus here, okay? And that's why things need to shift, is because you're just not inspired by what you're currently around, right? Whichever group, okay, that would require some sort of delegation or leadership, okay? Just something like that. Have you been feeling bored and stale? What do you love to do that brings you creative inspiration? Whatever it is that fills you with energy, it is now time to bring it into your world. When you are driven by inspiration, it brings motivation, joy, and happiness into your being. This wave of energy will bring forth amazing positivity to your world, allowing you to feel content and with a sense of purpose in your life. And that's probably what feels imperfect, right? And what you need to kind of recognize how to combat. You know, and by being inspired, you'll find whatever it is you need to feel more whole, right? When you are inspired and living in this vibration, those around you benefit, as this state of being is truly infectious, and you start to also inspire others. And that could be just a subconscious way of delegation, right? What turns Zeus from upside down to right side up again, right? The affirmation on this card: inspiration is constantly flowing through me at all times, and I am inspired. Now, your second chakra card that came out is number 7, holistic health, your root chakra. There could be things in this, suggestions as to how to be inspired, right? Maybe what activities you can do to reconnect mind, body, and soul alignment and sort of get back on track and find other things to assist with that, okay? Know that healing is at hand. It is your natural state of being to be healthy in all aspects of life. Your mind, body, and spirit are constantly working to attain good health. Due to the world we live in, which is filled with stress and toxic chemicals, disharmony is prevalent. The body, however, has an innate intelligence to heal. Your job is to get out of its way and clear your emotional and mental imbalances so the body can heal itself. And perhaps these inspirations, this journey of discovery, is going to be a good distraction and get you to work on some health stuff with your mind and your body, right? So it kind of does a triple duty, if you will. Disease and sickness can occur on many levels. The body can store old emotions and beliefs, which in time can create imbalances in your outer energy, causing disharmony and disease. Healing is holistic. And when you can work on the many layers of being, miracle healing can occur and a state of well-being can take place. Have you been feeling out of balance, sluggish, and generally unwell? It's time to tune in and become aware of any disharmony in your field. Do what's required for holistic healing to occur. It's time to expand your awareness and look behind the issue at what emotion or outdated belief system could be causing an imbalance. You are the most powerful person in your life to create profound healing. It's time to look at yourself holistically and let go of anything that is not serving your highest purpose at this time. Do what is required to nurture this process, whether it is to go and see a healer, massage therapist, start a daily practice like yoga, meditation, or some form of exercise. You may also be guided to change what you eat or change something in your environment. Whatever your mind, body, and spirit is calling you to do, it is a perfect time to take action and invite holistic healing into your life. The affirmation on this card: every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. And your two bonus mantras are: everything I touch turns to gold. I am a successful alchemist. I enjoy enriching and developing myself to be open to learning, easily honoring and expanding all aspects of my mind, body, and spirit. So you got some serious exploratory energy here, and you can create things, change things, transition things. That's what alchemy is, okay? So, and Hina is encouraging you to do that and being prepared for things to shift in your favor, okay? So just look towards that inspiring discovery, okay, to help heal whatever it is you need to heal at this time that feels imperfect. All right, there you go. Bye. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what's in your energy here. I already pre-pulled. First card out, you have Hades, Death, Shadow Side in the reverse. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the upright for you. Hades is all about releasing what no longer serves, okay? But in the reverse, it talks about shadow work, and perhaps this is something that needs to be released from the shadows of your subconscious, okay? Whatever fears or wounding that hasn't been healed or shown light onto it, might be time to do that. And Hades is just kind of reaffirming that for you at this time. Now, we also have Atargatis from your feminine energy to assist with that healing. Sumerian in the house, a balance. All right. And she just basically reminds you to balance your energy with your time and your environment and within, and to seek new ways to do so, okay? The first card that had come out from the chakra deck is number 7, Holistic Health. And this talks all about exploring mind, body, soul methods and practices and things, okay? And there's so many different options. But we'll go ahead and read through. That is your root chakra as well. Grounding is essential in one of those as well. It is your natural state of being to be healthy in all aspects of your life. Your mind, body, and spirit are constantly working to attain good health. Due to the world we live in, which is filled with stress and toxic chemicals, disharmony is prevalent. The body, however, has an innate intelligence to heal. Your job is to get out of its way and clear your emotional and mental imbalances so the body can heal itself. So maybe there are practices out there that will also target shadow work very easily at this time, okay? Disease and sickness can occur on many levels. The body can store old emotions and beliefs, and that may be part of those shadows for you at this time. That's a good confirmation there for those that resonate with that, which in time can create imbalances in your outer energy, causing disharmony and disease. Healing is holistic, and when you can work on the many layers of being, miracle healing can occur, and a state of well-being can take place. Have you been feeling out of balance, sluggish, and generally unwell? It's time to tune in and become aware of any disharmony in your field. Do what's required for holistic healing to occur. It's time to expand your awareness and to look behind the issue of what emotion or outdated belief system could be causing an imbalance. You are the most powerful person in your life to create profound healing. It's time to look at yourself holistically and let go of anything that is not serving your highest purpose at this time. Exactly what Hades talks about. Do what is required to nurture this process, whether it is to go and see a healer, massage therapist, start a daily practice like yoga, meditation, or some form of exercise. You may also be guided to change what you eat or change something in your environment. And of course, you're not limited to just those things. There are so many other things you can be doing. Water is healing, okay? So if you want to start swimming or just even going to a beach or a lake or river and put your feet in the water, that helps too. Or if you just want to get outdoors more and ground to the earth, you can do that in so many ways. Whatever your mind, body, and spirit is calling you to do, it is a perfect time to take action and invite holistic healing into your life. And you may want to try different things out, okay? You never know what you're going to naturally resonate with. Typically, a good hint, nudge, nudge on that is to follow what your clairs are, your known clairs, and go with that. So, if you know let's get an example here. If you know you're clairvoyant, maybe holistic activities where it involves vision would be helpful because it will help develop that. If you know you're more clairaudient, maybe sound healing or music can be therapeutic for you as well, in addition to everything else, okay? The affirmation on this card: every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. You also have number 19, forgiveness, the heart chakra, okay? So this may require, in order to be able to let things leave, like your shadows, or could be talking about resentment. That's a perfect example of a shadow that you would be forgiving, right? You got to release it to be free from it. And when you do that, that's how you make room for things that are for you in your life, in your subconscious, okay? And typically, when you clear out some of the clutter, you kind of uncover a little bit of those nuggets that your higher self sort of left there from the moment that you were born, in a way. But you do need to forgive and release in order to do a lot, because we tend to clutter up our subconscious like it's an empty closet in a house or an empty room, right? And it becomes a hoard mess after a while, just complete with all these shadows and wounds and fears and whatever else we've thrown in there that we don't want to deal with, right? Spirit is calling you and letting you know right now that you need to start decluttering that space. Okay? And you may have to let some things go and forgive it, okay? So number 19 is your heart chakra. You attracted this card into your life today because it's a powerful time of forgiveness. When we hold on to grudges and wounds from the past, we create an imbalance and disharmony in our life. Over time, this can turn into resentment, anger, frustration, sickness, and depression, like rotting fruit creating a disease inside of us. You may be feeling flat and down about something that has happened in your life, and it is now time to bring the healing energy of forgiveness to the situation. True forgiveness starts with you. Take some time over the next few days to ask yourself, what am I holding on to? What requires love and attention and forgiveness? When you have identified the issue, make sure you do what is required to surrender or expand your awareness to a place that allows for true forgiveness to occur. When you can truly forgive and let go, you can set yourself free from those stale energies and beliefs, and deep healing can occur. You will feel so much lighter and happier in your world. If you have asked a question or thought about a situation, whatever is popping up for you right now, or a person, know that this is a sign for you that forgiveness is required to move forward. If you have already been working on forgiving, know that this card is a sign that you are making progress and that you should continue doing what you are doing. To find that deep place of forgiveness requires much love, understanding, compassion, and a whole lot of courage. And yes, shadow work requires courage, for sure. You have all these traits within you to draw upon at any time. The time has come for you to let go and forgive at a deeper level so you can dance in the energy of freedom. Affirmation on the card: my heart is full of unconditional love and I forgive freely. 4444 on the clock there. Oh, I just saw that. I pulled 2 mantra cards for you as well. I enjoy enriching and developing myself to be open to learning easily, honoring and expanding all aspects of my mind, body, and spirit. All of my deepest cells, muscle fibers, and nerves are nourished with total health, complete healing, and a deeply resonating vitality. It's a more of a positive manifestation mantra. Use it as you need it, okay? Put it a little bit there for you, in case you want to screenshot and use it later. All right, there you go, Virgo. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your masculine energy, the dude that had come out for you, is Nuada, about perfection, but in the shadow side. I'm going to put him in the upright for you, so you can see him flex his muscles. All right. Now, Nuada talks mostly about, in the upright, about questioning the cost of chasing perfection, right? And loving your unique, weird self. You love him for that. In the shadow side of that, trying to be excellent is admirable, but something that is an unattainable illusion is tiring and damaging, okay? So if you're working hard at something that may just not be achievable at this time, you might need to switch some gears, okay, before you wear yourself out. If you think it's attainable, but you might need to slow down and give yourself some rest points, okay? Rest stops along the way of this journey, do it. You also have Athena coming out for you. She's all about wisdom, right? Look at that owl. She knows what she's talking about, all right? And she's got that awesome shield that Vulcan made for her, too. See, she was smart. She went to a geek for that, okay? She's all about thinking strategically towards the most positive outcome, okay? To determine it and to determine how you're going to go about doing it, okay? So that you don't stress yourself out to the point where you're going to break, okay? Perhaps it's a good time to actually just take a break and tap into your unique weirdness, right? As a rest stop on this journey, okay? The 2 chakra cards that came out. First one that came out was number 22, Life Purpose. This is connected to your throat chakra. So there could be having something to do with speech and communication at this time, okay? Some kind of communication. That may be what your life purpose is about. Perhaps you're a teacher or a healer or even a messenger light worker perhaps, and maybe you're helping others. And perhaps you're working too hard at it and you kind of need to take a break from doing the usual thing, right? Or maybe, we'll get into it. All right, I'm going to read you the whole thing, including the affirmation at the end. You have called this card into your awareness today to highlight that it is a perfect time for you to manifest your life purpose. It is our birthright to walk our path with purpose, and now is the time for you to manifest your path into reality. What is your life purpose, you may ask? If we are all sparks of the divine, love of the universe, here to express love into reality, then it would make sense that your life purpose is to do what you love to do and share it with the world. And perhaps communicating that is what you're doing, right? Take a moment to ask yourself, what is it that you love to do? What brings your heart joy? Sometimes there is fear or resistance around your life purpose or what you love to do. Fears such as rejection, failure, not earning enough money, even a fear of success, or a fear of being imperfect, right? That's where I'm seeing you're going with this, Spirit. Okay, maybe you're worried about failing at your purpose, and that's why you're overexerting, right? Spirit's letting you know your energy is getting strained, okay? So think strategically to the path of the most positive outcome, and perhaps just mixing it up a bit with some unique, weird stuff. Fear is a natural part of the process of stepping out of your comfort zone, and is often created when you hold yourself back. If you're waiting for the fear to subside before you start to do what it is you love to do, you could be waiting forever. There is a lot in the old saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. It is time for you to dance into your life purpose and to shine your light upon this world. When you listen to your heart and start to plant and water seeds that required to step forward onto your path, miracles can happen. Unexpected doors open and opportunities you could never imagine come your way. When you decide to live your life purpose and walk your own path, the universe is there to meet you with an abundance of blessings. Pulling this card can also indicate that you're already walking your life path. It will not always be easy, so hold on, enjoy, and take the ride of your life. I'm also seeing with this as well that perhaps you're working too hard at trying to attain some sort of perfection with your life purpose, okay? So that could be creating some blockages, and that could be making some sort of disharmony or imbalance happen. And Athena's reminding you to just step back and think strategically about what you're doing and to kind of like go back to self towards the most positive outcome, right? Because you definitely don't want to strain yourself to the point where you can't keep going, right? You may need to take a break at the same time, or at least allow yourself what the next chakra card says. All right, the affirmation on this card. I'm in divine alignment and living my life purpose. I said that as I was looking at it. Number 9, flexibility. This is your, what color is that? That's red. Okay, root chakra. Okay? I believe that's red. If not, it's the sacral. Okay. Number 9. It's the sacral. Okay, so it could also mean that root chakra might need a little extra love at this time, okay? But mainly the sacral. You are encouraged to invite more flexibility into your world. The nature of life and our experiences are constantly inviting us to find a state of flexibility. When you can surrender to these messages, they will allow and embody a more flexible state of being. This will bring an abundance of ease and grace as you find yourself in the flow. Have you been feeling a little rigid in your thoughts or ideas lately? Maybe even a little stuck in your ways? If so, it's time to practice the art of flexibility. You may be holding on to something in your life a little too tightly, and now it is time to let go and allow some new energy to flow in. It is easy to get caught up in trivial ideas and thoughts, especially if you have strong belief systems in place in your life. However, at this time it will be beneficial and very healing to look at some of these outdated ways and beliefs that could be wreaking havoc in your world. Take some time to tune in and see what no longer serves you, and take the steps to bring about a little more flexibility. This card could also mean that you are being too rigid with a particular person, and that it's time to give them and yourself a little slack. And it could also flip the energy as well. This could be energy that you're around and is causing an imbalance, okay? Flexibility is available to you right now. Let it in and allow for a life with a little more ease and grace. The affirmation on this card, I am free-flowing and flexible. And your 2 mantras, by all means use these if you need to. Screenshot if you need it. I feel energized, motivated, and deeply inspired to be alive. So just remind yourself, this is all part of the process, right? Just keep swimming. I attract the positivity of others because I feel deepest calm and comfort in my inner and outer self. And apparently my device doesn't feel that way. It needs to constantly do that. All right, there you go. Have a good one, Libra. Bye. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. The dude that came out for you today to represent the masculine energy, confirmation or need, is Akat, hailing all the way from the Mayan civilization about dedication, and he's in the shadow side. Okay, I'll put him up right for you so you can see. Now, he is all about reminding you to complete current projects, okay? And it's safe to commit to something that's coming up if you're experiencing that, okay? Whatever project, path, venture, or rite of passage even. In the reverse, his shadow side, he talks about if there's a pattern of not completing things, it's a reminder to stay on path, okay? I like how his card in the shadow side is not so much a shadow. It's more like just, come on, don't get lazy. Keep going. That's like, it's literally that. All hailing all the way from Egypt for your feminine energy assessment is the goddess Hathor, about joy. And she talks about just, it's pretty self-explanatory. She's about to let you know that there's a confirmation. Find happiness if you pursue the path that you are currently contemplating, okay? And a reminder to celebrate and to love, okay? Just to have fun. Bring in that abundance for self. So if you're working on a project that does make you happy and you're feeling kind of complacent, if you will, okay, for whatever reason, maybe you got distracted by, maybe you saw a squirrel. You saw some shiny stuff and got distracted for a hot minute. It's just reminding you, hey, you're still doing something great here. Keep going. It's going to make you happy, okay? Your 2 chakra cards that came out, and this could be an indication of how you can bring it back in, right? As well as perhaps what it's about. Because immediately when I saw these 2 cards together, I was thinking, okay, is this about yoga? First card out you have is number 9, flexibility. That's your sacral chakra. And the second card that came out is number 7, holistic health, your root chakra, okay? So this could just be about grounding into whatever creative pursuits and reality that you're currently in, whatever you're nurturing, right? Okay? Combining those 2 together. I'll go ahead and read you the cards, including the affirmation at the end, okay? Flexibility. This card is a reminder to encourage you to invite more flexibility into your world. The nature of life and our experiences are constantly inviting us to find a state of flexibility. When you can surrender to these messages, they will allow and embody a more flexible state of being. This will bring abundance of ease and grace as you find yourself in the flow. It may be time to practice the art of flexibility. You may be holding on to something in your life a little too tightly, and now it's time to let go and allow some new energy to flow in. It is easy to get caught up in trivial ideas and thoughts, especially if you have strong belief systems in place in your life. However, at this time it will be beneficial and very healing to look at some of these outdated ways and beliefs that could be wreaking havoc in your world. And perhaps that's what got you distracted from your projects and your tasks. Maybe you had been working on, something that does make you feel love and abundance, right? But now is kind of distracting you and convincing you otherwise. Let's put it that way. Because it could be anything. It could be maybe you're doubting your progress, or doubting an awakening, or doubting your spiritual connection to self, or maybe you got influenced by someone around you that might be atheistic. I feel that one, okay? I'm always kind of reminded that, oh, it's not real if it's not in front of your face, but I know otherwise, right? We've had visions and things over here. Things that, I'm sorry, science cannot explain yet. And I stress yet. So maybe you've been taken off path a little bit by something that might be like that, okay? At this time, it will be beneficial and very healing to look at some of these outdated ways and beliefs that could be wreaking havoc. Take some time to tune in and see what no longer serves you, and take the steps to bring in about a little more flexibility. This card could also mean that you're being too rigid with a particular person, or a particular person might be too rigid with you. Okay, goes both ways. And that it's time to give them and yourself a little slack. Flexibility is available to you right now. Let it in and allow for a life with a little more ease and grace. The affirmation on this card is, I am free-flowing and flexible. Number 7, holistic health, root chakra. You have drawn this card today to let you know that healing is at hand. It is your natural state of being to be healthy in all aspects of your life. Your mind, body, and spirit are constantly working to attain good health. Due to the world we live in, which is filled with stress and toxic chemicals, disharmony is prevalent. The body, however, has an innate intelligence to heal. Your job is to get out of its way and clear your emotional and mental imbalances so the body can heal itself. Disease and sickness can occur on many levels. And that could be something also that was a distraction. Perhaps some tangible, someone got sick in your world and you had to stop what you were doing and focus on their needs, right? That just popped in. Love it when that happens. All right. The body can store old emotions and beliefs, which in time can create imbalances in your outer energy, causing disharmony and disease. Healing is holistic, and when you can work on the many layers of being, miracle healing can occur and a state of well-being can take place. Do what's required for holistic healing to occur. It's time to expand your awareness and look behind the issue of what emotion or outdated belief system could be causing an imbalance. You are the most powerful person in your life to create profound healing. It's time to look at yourself holistically and let go of anything that's not serving your highest purpose at this time. Do what is required to nurture this process. And they give some ideas, but it's not limited to, like seeing a healer or a massage therapist or doing yoga, meditation, or some form of exercise. But you can also do any kind of breath work. You can scour YouTube for ideas in terms of what alignment, energetic alignment healing you can do for whatever you're dealing with at this time, okay? Whatever will get you back on task. And chances are, if it has something to do with your root chakra and your sacral, it could just be going out in nature, right? Getting grounded with Gaia. She is the ultimate mother. She's the ultimate nurturer. She helps with that. You may also be guided to change what you eat, and that could also be the earth connection there as well. Maybe eat more vegetables. All right. Or change something in your environment, which could also just be your, point of view, right? Your backyard setting. Maybe go have a couple weeks in some cabin in the woods for a little bit, right? Change your environment for a hot minute. Whatever your mind, body, and spirit is calling you to do, it is a perfect time to take action and invite holistic healing into your life. The affirmation on this card: every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. And with that, we'll get you a couple mantras here. You're welcome to use these anytime. I am eternally successful in all that I do. The endeavors I am working on is filled with growth and success. I am open to the swift and total healing of my heart as I practice letting go so that I may embrace the golden future that awaits. All right, there you go, Scorpio. Hope that helps. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your masculine energy that came out, your god is Jizo, about support. He's Japanese Buddhist, okay? And he came out in the upright. All right. He is just inviting you to offer care to your others or yourself, okay? It's time for some self-care, compassion, and to balance care as well. Could also just be a reminder to keep going if that's what you're doing, all right? You also have for your feminine energy, Sana. She's Inuit, okay? And she is all about just going to water to heal. She's all about water healing. So this may be a good time to up your spiritual baths or take more spiritual showers, or to dip in a cold pool or a hot tub, or maybe dip your toes in the ocean or the lake right now. I know it's cold out, but maybe there's, depending on where you're at, there's some water containment you can be in, okay, of sort, or even something free-flowing as well, okay? Could also just mean to up your water intake as well. You can do that from within. That'll cleanse from the inside out and assist all your auras as well, okay? You have support here with this Jizo, whether it be yourself or from others as well. So look around. And who knows, maybe there's a group of people that do these healing practices you can join on, okay? Check Meetup. Meetup usually has a lot of surprising things on there, depending on where you live, okay? Your first chakra card that came out is number 1, Mother Earth, okay? And water can come from Earth. She is made of 70% water, so There's plenty of places to go. That is your Earth Star chakra. It is also a card of grounding as well as connecting with nature. So this may give you a clue as well. You have attracted this card into your life today to remind you to spend more time in nature. Life these days can be quite fast-paced and busy, which can cause large amounts of stress and challenges. Mother Earth is calling you back to the womb, back to your core, and back to your center. It's now time to reconnect to the flow of nature. Flow. Where everything is in constant state of harmony and balance. Just looking at Sana there. Maybe there is a Japanese or Buddhist or Inuit practice that involves nature that you might want to check out. That might be a good clue too. I love the diversity with this spread. That gives you lots of options to explore and have fun with, you know, and maybe try to recreate it home if you can. If you've been feeling unsettled or disconnected lately, then it's definitely time to feel the earth under your feet. Because I almost said discontented, that could be also something as well, just to kind of get yourself recalibrated, if you will. Definitely time to feel the earth under your feet and take some time to stop, breathe, and experience the natural energy from the earth. The earth is a living, breathing being. She is constantly offering an abundance of healing energies for you to connect to at any time. While we exist here on planet Earth, she is our mother, the one that nurtures, feeds, supports, grounds, and protects us at all times. By connecting deeply with her, you will be open to receive her powerful qualities. The earth supports your every single step you take in life, and is always there to catch you when you fall. You are being encouraged to take a moment in nature and tune into her heartbeat as you feel the love that she has to offer. It is now time to be open and receive a blessing from the Divine Mother Earth. Allow her energy to fill you up, refresh you, and wash away any fears or stress you have been holding on to at this time. You may also have called this card today because you are currently working on healing issues you have with your own mother or yourself as a mother. Know that healing is here, and it is now time to open your heart and receive the love of the earth. Perhaps you feel like there's a lack of support from a mother figure. I'm also seeing that with Jiso here, okay? And maybe just cleansing and healing will help a little bit with this if you're disconnected from it, because that also talked about that. All right. Know that healing is here, and it's now time to open your heart and receive the love of the earth. The affirmation on this card: my heart beats as one with the healing vibration of Mother Earth. Your second card is number 14, Inner Strength. Keep forgetting these cards are much larger. And look at that. Very intimidating mountain, okay? But this card is indicating you do have your solar plexus power activated. You do have the strength, okay? To get through whatever you need to heal. You got this. You have pulled this card today as a reminder that it's time to call on that inner strength too. You have the ability to deal with anything in your life. We are all part of the universe, which has magnificent power and energy available to us at all times. You are being invited to connect to, acknowledge, and call upon the incredible strength that lies within you. Life may be challenging for you at present, and you are reminded that you have the tools and the ability to conquer anything that comes your way. Whether it is an emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual challenge, know that you have the strength to move through it and come out of it the other end empowered. And because it's the solar plexus, and I'm seeing Earth there, maybe some activities in the sun might be helpful. Any moment of sun, take advantage of that, okay? It's time to trust that you are strong enough and courageous enough to move through this difficult time and learn some powerful life lessons. The universe is always giving you opportunities to build inner strength. It is up to you to take on the challenge and rise from the ashes. You may be required to look at your situation from a different point of view, or even be willing to let go of some old belief systems that are weakening your inner strength. Whatever it is you are being guided to do, make sure to listen and put it into action. You have the courage of a lion, and it's time to roar and embrace this part of you in its totality. Maybe go to the zoo. Lions. There may be something there that, I don't know, maybe confirmation or a message or something. Wherever lions are, okay? Could be even an image and an emblem or something of a place or a retreat or something, okay? That might be a clue. The affirmation on this card: I have the strength to face all of life's challenges with grace. And 2 mantra cards for you I pulled. I am here on Mother Earth to learn and experience. Everything I experience is feedback from life. If I don't like my experiences, I am free to create something new. I am so loved through this pain. I surrender to this feeling and pain and allow this pain to process through me. Love it. And water definitely helps that flow, okay? There you go, Sagittarius. Hope that helps. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your first card out to represent masculine energy is Jade Emperor, about organization. Now, he's all about organizing, streamlining, and getting decluttered, right? So there may be some definite Emperor energy, take charge kind of energy here that is needed at this time, okay? There may be some chaos going on, and I definitely see that with your feminine energy coming out. As I say that, it's 1:11:11 on the timer. Funny. She's all about rising out of the chaos and coming back to your true self, okay? So maybe there needs to be just a recalibration, if you will, of whatever balance between tangible and spiritual is going on, okay? Or whatever's true to you at this time, okay? Your first chakra card that came out actually was... All right. It's card number 24, listening, throat chakra, okay? You have drawn this card today to let you know it's time to take note and listen. Messages and guidance come in many forms, and you're being asked to stop for a moment and listen to the wisdom that is coming your way. Now, in the process of reordering and restructuring and kind of reorganizing things, kind of putting things back together, whatever chaos needs to be sorted, if you will, you may come across messages, okay? For some, I know that tidying up and organizing is an extremely meditative process, and that may be relative to you, okay? If you haven't noticed that by now, maybe this is going to be something new that comes into play, okay? You may have asked for a sign or some guidance recently. The answer will be revealed if you listen carefully. The most profound guidance comes from within, and it's time to start listening and trusting your own soul. Take some time to meditate and explore the silence in order to hear the powerful words of divine guidance coming from within you. Your angels and guides are also sharing their thoughts with you at this time. Answers may come from songs, other people's conversations, or some other external source sharing this wisdom with you. And oftentimes it's completely irrelevant, right? But it's relevant to you because it's a tidbit, it might be something completely unrelated, but it might confirm something that just happened that day. It's funny how these synchronicities come through. Listen carefully to what is being presented to you at this time. This card can also suggest that you're not listening deep enough at present, and perhaps Jade coming here to let you know you need to start organizing. It's like you need a moment of Zen with your organizing, meditative, take action practice, right? It could be that someone is sharing how they feel or their perception of a situation, and you have not been listening with an open heart, which may be causing miscommunication, challenges, and conflict. Perhaps that's where this chaos had also come from as well. People will always have different perceptions and experiences, and it's important to allow both sides of the story to be heard and expressed. When we can understand this and not take people's expressions personally, we can be open to a world of unconditional love and communicate more from a place of love and understanding. So Jade coming through telling you to organize could also just be how we organize communication as well. And effective communication is all about listening and paying attention to those details of what is being told to you, and then analyzing how you want to respond to it with regards to them as well. Listen deeper in the silence, and your answers will be revealed in divine timing. The affirmation on this card: I listen contently and hear the words of wisdom loud and clear. Your second card is card number 3, Nurturing, Earth Star Chakra. This is an invitation to create more nurturing in your life. It is easy to get caught up with the crazy hustle and bustle of the world, forgetting to take a little time for yourself, to give back, nurture, and receive the gifts and fruits of your labor. And perhaps there is somebody that needs your attention right now, right? And maybe while you're washing dishes, you can have a little chat, right? The healing energy of nurturing is available to you now, and you are being encouraged to take a moment to honor yourself with this light. Something in your life is calling for some love and nurturing. You are completely deserving of this love and attention. Do those things for yourself that allow you to feel this loving essence. Take a long, relaxing bath, go for a massage, spend time with friends and loved ones. Whatever allows you to feel nurtured. Make sure you do this for yourself, as it is a big part of your growth and healing at present. I was just thinking that this could be some sort of practice for something else, right? Perhaps there is, or like getting your feet wet with some new upgrade. Perhaps clairaudience. Yeah, I'm definitely sensing that there's some new upgrade coming your way. And by organizing your space and your heart, right, as well as the way you communicate, maybe paving the way for that. It is a natural state of being to nurture. However, due to fear, we have learned to shut off and separate ourselves from love and nurturing that surrounds us. Open yourself to the kindness in your heart and create some love in your life today. The affirmation on this card: I am nurturing myself in all aspects of life, and I am open to receive this powerful, loving energy now and always. Your two mantras are: I am a creative channel of deeper wisdom. I am gratitude. I am authentic. I am creativity. I am love. I am internally successful in all that I do. The endeavors I am working on is filled with growth and success. Ooh, yes. You are working towards something. Whether or not you know it right now, your higher self knows. They're up to something cool. I know it for you. All right? So, whatever you're working on, just do so with a good ease and grace, okay? Listen, pay attention to any signs, synchronicities, anything that's going to maybe clue you in as to what's happening here, because you're rising out of chaos with Mazu here towards ascension of sorts, okay? But you're going to need to stay somewhat organized in the process without being too bureaucratic, but just take action, right? Maybe be more present, because Jade Emperor is also about being present, right? And just taking care of the things that need tidying up and organizing in life, right? So maybe it's a moment to kind of like scale back a little bit so that those messages can come through the tangible, right? Whatever's coming to, oh, I'm excited for you. This is going to be exciting. I can feel that. All right. There you go, Capricorn. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your masculine energy that came out. We have some awesome diversity here. From Egypt is taught about wisdom. Now, this could be a circumstance meaning for multiple Aquariuses, because Todd talks about a lot, right? He talks about getting educated or needing to learn something new. He also talks about doing magic or writing, right? Like maybe this might be a confirmation for you. Maybe there's some sort of magic that needs to be done, right? It's also an indication to trust your intuition and your inner knowing. And whatever problems you may have, you're going to need discernment and to simplify in order to solve, okay? Hailing all the way from India, we have Kalima. And this could indication what the purpose is. And she is all about doing shadow work. It's shadow work time, she says. Okay? It's time to conquer those shadows. It's time to work on some aspect that has been troublesome. Okay? Especially to free yourself from fear. That's another thing she talks about. And this could be something specific to a fear. Okay? Whatever shadow it is, whatever wound, whatever trauma that's tied in with fear. Okay, so think about what you're fearful of. Maybe you need to go learn about it. Maybe you need to find some sort of ritualistic healing practice, holistic practice, something, and you might need to learn about it first. Okay, from your chakra cards, the first one that came out, and this is what it's kind of telling me might be, you have card number 17, Inner Child, which is attached to your heart chakra. So whatever it is might be something needed for your heart chakra too. This is all about tapping into that inner child, right? And this could be some leftover wounding from childhood as well. You have called this card and energy into your awareness today because it's time to create a more fulfilling, loving relationship with your inner child. Each person has within them aspects of the child, those parts of us that can be vulnerable, misunderstood, unloved, not heard, and those wounded feelings we hold on to as children. When we take these experiences into our adult life, our connection to our inner child is sometimes forgotten. Have you been beating yourself up lately or been down on yourself and allowed people and situations in your life to affect you negatively? Pulling this card today highlights that you are currently reacting to a situation from the perspective of the inner child. Old wounds may be opened and you may feel trapped and confused. Know that it's time to give your inner child some love and care. Take some time to tune into this wounded being who lies within you. Ask what he or she requires in order to heal. You may feel drawn to go and see a healer or to simply take some quiet time to engage in inner dialogue with this part of you. Whatever is required, know it's a powerful time of healing and breaking free from those old restraints. It's time to set your inner child free and allow this aspect of you to feel safe, loved, and heard. And you may want to go and do a little research, okay? So if you're on the spiritual path right now, you may have to look at it from a spiritual perspective in addition to a mental health perspective, okay? Those should go hand in hand, okay, in order to work effectively. And there may be physical activities that help rebalance and declutter that energy from your physical body as well, okay? If you're not on a spiritual path, mental and physical would be enough, okay? Just start there. Take the advice of Tot and go learn a few new things, okay? About how you can attack this situation. Although I wouldn't use the word attack. I would say tackle. Body slam. No. Maybe playful. Some kind of play. Wrestle. There you go. You wrestle this, okay? What do kids like, right? Think of your inner child and what your inner child would love to do, okay? It's time to set your inner child free and allow this aspect of you to feel safe, loved, and heard. And perhaps maybe talking it out too. Maybe some sort of seminar. There could be a seminar or maybe someone you talk to about this and kind of process through. So maybe a therapist, okay? It's time to be fully engaged and present with your inner child to allow deep connection and healing. Love, love, love is the key. It is also very important to allow the inner child out to play. Life can become so serious and we forget to play, create joy, and have fun. So maybe tap into your inner child for that and see what activities would be most pleasant to help heal through, right? When was the last time you played and felt like a kid? What does your inner child want to do? Go play on a swing, dance, paint, go to the beach? It's time to let your inner child express him or herself with play and joy. And you're never too old to do this. I have met so many people above the age of 60 still having a good time as if they're kids, and it's beautiful. The affirmation on this card: my inner child is free to express love and joy. Then you have card number 14, Inner Strength, which is your solar plexus. And I know that mountain looks daunting. This is going to be a task. Shadows are never easy, okay? So just take your time and power up, okay? Power up. Tap into that solar plexus of yours, okay? Grab those solar plexus cojones and get to work, okay? And you might have to kind of take a step back to regain that strength as well, okay? So just remember that. You might need to piecemeal this healing a little bit, okay? You have pulled this card as a reminder that it's time to call on your inner strength. You have the ability to deal with anything in your life. We are all part of the universe, which has magnificent power and energy available to us at all times. You are being invited to connect to, acknowledge, and call upon the incredible strength that lies within you. Life may be challenging for you at present, and you are reminded that you have the tools and the ability to conquer anything that comes your way. Whether it is an emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual challenge, know that you have the strength to move through it and come out the other end empowered. It's time to trust that you are strong enough and courageous enough to move through this difficult time and learn some powerful life lessons. The universe is always giving you opportunities to build inner strength. It is up to you to take on the challenge and rise from the ashes. You may be required to look at your situation from a different point of view, perhaps from the point of view of the inner child, right? Or even be willing to let go of some old belief systems that are weakening your inner strength. Whatever it is you are being guided to do, make sure to listen and put it into action. You have the courage of a lion, and it's time to roar and embrace this part of you in its totality. The affirmation on this card is, I have the strength to face all of life's challenges with grace. I'm going to say it again. I have the strength to face all of life's challenges with grace. And I'm going to give you 2 mantras now. You're welcome to use these as well. It's okay to be just as I am in this moment. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am greatly loved. I am supported. All is well. All will be well. Sort of woosah if you need a moment, right? I am living a life of gratitude. I am trusting my inner voice. I allow myself to love myself, and that connects me to true freedom. There you go, Aquarius. Hope that helps. Have a good one. Bye. Go play. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your masculine energy hails all the way from India with Lord Ganesha, obstacles, okay? Now, Ganesha talks about a lot, so this could apply to more than one Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising at this time, okay? Or any regards to those placements, so keep that in mind. Ganesha is all about obstacles, removing, placing them. It's also about protection and guidance and on your path, kind of leading you to where you need to go kind of thing. It's also talking about blockages and things of that nature, right? Obstacles are blockages. So it could be spiritual blockages, physical blockages, mental blockages, emotional blockages, okay? And he's basically here to say that obstacles are being removed or placed for a good reason, okay? And it could be a divine reason, all right? It also talks about inviting a drama-free life in peace and households. And also, on the more practical, more than likely to tap into some sacral chakra energy, breaking writer's block. So that could be a confirmation for somebody, all right? From the feminine, hailing from Norse, is Hel, rebirth. She is basically indicating at this time that it is time to release what is no longer serving. So whatever blockages, obstacles you got, whatever drama, whatever writer's block, whatever it is, okay, it's time to release it, okay? So that you can have a new beginning that is for your highest good, okay? So, you've got some take charge Emperor energy with Ganesha here, okay? Just letting you know, hey, you might have to do something You might need to take action, okay? And hell is also from the feminine perspective as well, but more than likely with regards to healing as well, okay? So your first chakra card that came out is card number 36. There we go. Divine Wisdom. Soul Star Chakra. So this is tapping into higher source for self, okay? That's your Merkaba, okay? You have the divine wisdom of the universe available to you at all times. As you may know, you are deeply connected to an expression of the divine light of the universe. This divine light has within it the powerful knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos. This light is all-knowing, wise, and all-loving, intelligent light. You are reminded at this time that this wisdom is at your fingertips, that you are made up of this wisdom, and that it runs through your blood. You can access it at will. If you have been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward. It's time to tune in, connect to, and become aware of the divine wisdom that lies within. Trust the calling to deepen and awaken this aspect of yourself as you start to also trust the wisdom that comes to you. Take a moment in a quiet place, ask your questions, and listen to the voice inside your heart offering you the answers and singing the song of divine wisdom. The answers lie within the chambers of your own heart. Sometimes it can be by challenging bypassing those crazy thoughts in your head in order to get to your heart, where your heart chakra is, not what your mind thinks emotions are. Let's distinguish that. There's a big difference between instinct and intuition. All right. We're talking about your divine feeling here. Your soul knows everything, okay? Our current egos we're just big dummies, okay? We only have like a tiny, minute amount of information from one tangible dimension in one singular lifetime, okay? But our higher selves have lived thousands of lifetimes and had thousands of egos of knowledge, right? And then, by being where they're at, they also have the Akashic knowledge. It's vast. It's expansive. So trust it. They know what's coming down the pipeline and all the probabilities, okay? You want to take the path for the most positive outcome in your life, okay? So if you've got a lot of drama going on, a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, listen to your higher self. They see a path ahead that you might not see in this current fog, okay? Take a moment in a quiet place, ask your questions, and listen to the voice inside your heart. The answers lie within the chambers of your own heart. Sometimes it can be crazy bypassing those crazy thoughts, right? Then it's just a matter of trusting the process, and as it grows stronger, to use it like a muscle. It's time you flex your heart and listen to the divine wisdom it has to offer. It pulsates through every cell of your being, ready and waiting for you to awaken to its calling. The affirmation on this card: I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. Your second card is number 22, Life Purpose, Throat Chakra. So, there may be some, once whatever dust settles from these obstacles being removed or placed or whatever's being redirected, okay? You're being redirected to something greater for your highest and greatest, most loving good with your life purpose, okay? Throat chakra, all about communication. It's also the chakra of your clairaudience as well. So you could be tapping into some claircognizance. You could be tapping into clairvoyance. You could be tapping into clairaudience. I'm trying to think what else with these two chakras. You mean clairsentience, possibly? Okay, all right. There's more. I'm not thinking of it right now, though. You have called this card into your awareness today to highlight that it is a perfect time for you to manifest your life purpose. And perhaps that's what the writer's block is about, right? Maybe a little hint, nudge there. Maybe your life purpose involves writing. Okay, moving forward. It is our birthright to walk our path with purpose, and now is the time for you to manifest your path into reality. What is your life purpose, you may ask? If we are all sparks of the divine love of the universe, here to express love into reality, then it would make sense that your life purpose is to do what you love to do and share it with the world. Take a moment to ask yourself what it is that you love to do. What brings your heart joy? Sometimes there is fear or resistance around your life purpose or what you love to do. Fears such as rejection, failure, not earning enough money, even a fear of success. Fear is a natural part of the process of stepping out of your comfort zone and is often created when you hold yourself back. Now, one thing about fear, if you follow your divine wisdom, you follow your higher self will kind of give you a little mind-blowing bombshell about the truth of fear. It's an illusion. And then you have this massive epiphany where you realize, oh, you mean to tell me I was living behind this mask this whole time and I could have been doing all this shit ages ago? Okay, let's get to work. It's funny how that works. When you start heading into your life purpose, serious truths come out that are just absolutely life expanding. And then it gets funny. Well, at least it does for me, you know. You sort of discover what empathic qualities you might have. And then, of course, you start developing a relationship with your spirit team. And mine happens to be a bunch of jokesters. So it's fun. It wasn't at first because it was a little challenging. But once I started to realize what I needed to be doing and what makes me happy, right? Then, bam, I was just in this awesome trajectory. And of course, there's always going to be obstacles along the way, you know. But as time goes on, you get quick and you're like, oh, I see it 10,000 miles ahead. Let me just do this, you know. That divine wisdom is going to be your best friend throughout the whole process. If you're waiting for fear to subside before you start to do what it is that you love, you could be waiting forever, right? Okay. There is also a lot in the old saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. It is time for you to dance in your life purpose and to shine your light upon this world. When you listen to your heart and start to plant and water the seeds required to step forward onto your path, miracles happen, like epiphanies. Unexpected doors open and opportunities you could never imagine come your way. When you decide to live your life purpose and walk your own path, the universe is there to meet you with abundance of blessings. Pulling this card can also indicate that you are already walking your life path. It will not always be easy, so hold on and enjoy and take the ride of your life. It's true. So very true. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. All right. The affirmation on this card. I am in divine alignment and living my life purpose. And I pulled 2 mantra cards for you as well. You're welcome to use these anytime. First one out. This one's rather long. Let me not get my finger over the words here. All right. I am here to contribute and grow. I am here to learn and experience the contrasts of life. I'm here to love and have fun. I'm here to be me. I'm here to find that my true purpose is to love and accept myself fully for the greatest good. Oh, so perfect. The second mantra. There we go. I am the architect of my thoughts. I am bathing in the river of creativity and brilliant ideas. I am kneeling down before my true self in gratitude and acceptance for who I am. There you go, Pisces. I hope that helps. Have a good one. Bye.